Alright, losers, the internet is in shambles, which means it is officially time for me to step in. There's a lot of hullabaloo floating around the internet being said about reaction videos, and if I'm being honest, I don't appreciate it at all. We got people like XQC, we got people like Sniper Wolf.
Whoa.
That are tarnishing and tainting the name of this beautiful craft, and I am not going to allow it. For whatever reason, it seems like society has a horrible time functioning in my absence, so I guess I'm just gonna have to do this thing myself. And what better way than to get the perfect opportunity to just allow me to absolutely let loose. Now, I have no idea what the hell this Superman Solar video is. All I know is that apparently they're racist. Superman is racist, and it is really, really bad, and I'm gonna have a grand diddly old time. Now, I'm a huge fan of making fun of racists, and I'm also a huge fan of making fun of things that are very, very bad, so we're all just gonna have a wonderful time today. Superman Solar fan film? I don't think I've been more excited to react to a video in a long time, dude. This is an independent, non-profit fan thing. They had to put the disclaimer. By the way, in case anybody didn't know, Superman's not actually racist, okay? You know, disclaimer. If you or someone you know is experiencing suicidal thoughts or crime, dude, that is insane. That is absolutely insane. They put a message about suicide in front of this video because they knew what the outcome of viewing this was going to be. That is mind-boggling. Dude, that is incredible foreshadowing, you know? It's like, dude, we know what you're about to experience, so if you feel like it, dude, reach out, you know? This film is dedicated to Matt List. Who's that? Who's Matthew? Not Matthew. You know, I'm gonna keep an open mind. I'm gonna keep an open mind. That intro wasn't that bad, honestly. Very smooth. I'm gonna go into this. Clean slate, neutral. It looks like we're in Kansas. I'm already hating this. Smallville.
It's a brisk fall evening here in Smallville and a perfect night for some football. We got a packed stadium to watch your Smallville Eagles. I can feel it in the air, folks. This feels like another state
Is
championship
Superman playing
season.
football? That's...
I would say if you're not at the game, you must have something more important to do, but that would be a lie. This is Friday night. Number 19, that's Ross. Looks like he might go all the way. The 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown, Smallville. The first points on the board go to your Eagles. We have not seen a team this hungry or dominant since the state champions of 7
That's just me. Does Superman play football? That's not fair, dude. That's not fair, dude. You can't allow Superman to play. Superman has a very clear biological competitive advantage. You can't just allow somebody like Superman to compete with the humans, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair. Would you allow me to play in the NBA? No. No, because that's not fair to the rest of the NBA, dude. Because I would just cook everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just, like, what are we talking about? You know, people get mad at swimmers. Get mad at Superman, dude.
Clark, we gotta be the only ones in town not at the game.
I know, Ma, but this is important.
Clark, I get the disguise.
Okay, he's
protect
not. He's
me.
not at the game.
To protect those you care about. But the colors are so bright, and the symbol on your chest looks like a target.
I need them to point their weapons at me and not at the people who can't defend themselves. And I want them to see me. I want everyone to see me.
Uh-huh.
What do you think?
Well, they're definitely gonna see you. But they're
Oh, I
also
see
gonna
you.
listen when you talk.
Right in front of my face. Superman Solar. Okay. You know, it's
Look,
not
I don't
that
care what the
bad.
news or the
It's not. I don't know how I feel about Mom. You know, I don't know how I feel about Mom's performance there, but you know, so far I'm still open. I haven't seen any racism yet. You know, so you know, I'm waiting for it.
internet is saying about Superman. He's done nothing but good.
I don't trust the guy or the footage proof everyone sees. I've seen enough viral videos to know a fake.
It doesn't matter if you trust the guy. The stats don't lie. Crime is down.
Of course the government's scared of him. They can't control him.
Well, shouldn't we be afraid of that?
Well, if he wasn't Superman, sure.
What do you mean if he wasn't Superman?
Well, if he wasn't helping save people,
This
stopping
Fox News?
disasters, doing all the good he's doing. I mean, even this week on Facebook, I saw that he stopped to help a kid change his bike tire. So he's a pretty good role model.
Oh,
Yeah, but not
a
everyone
hero.
agrees with that, though.
But not everyone
A
has
hero.
to.
How many times have you stopped to help somebody change their bike tire? Exactly. You know? I don't know why everybody hating on this dude, Superman.
Isn't that the Kent's boy on TV?
It sure is. What's he doing in Metropolis?
He's always been a little odd, but look, he's flying.
Do you think we ought to tell somebody?
We won't tell anyone. Kents have always been good to our family. Remember the winter of '99 when they saved our business? They've always been there for the community.
You're right. Who'd
How's
want to even
Superman,
read off
dude?
the FBI or LexCorp snooping around here anyway?
If anyone else around here recognized him, they'd do the same.
How do you know that?
It's who we are. It's the Smallville way.
Dude, try that in a
True we
small
are.
town, man.
It's the Smallville
That's
way.
just the Smallville way, man. Try that in a Smallville. You know what I'm saying? Superman does not play with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that cowboy dude was right, dude. Superman does not play. Try that in a small town, dude. We got fucking Superman, dude. Try me. Maybe that guy was cooking. Why didn't you just walk over there? Why'd you fly 5 feet in front of
Well,
you?
he's not from here, though, so he shouldn't get a say.
Should everyone get a say at right and wrong?
Look, all I'm saying is, can we stop calling this guy a hero? He's just a nice guy in a costume.
But he's saving people from burning buildings. He's stopping car accidents. He's even stopping murders. So how are you going to sit here and tell me that he's not a hero?
Because there's no risk involved. We call police officers to run
Wow.
into burning buildings, putting their lives on the line where they could fail. So until he's in a situation where he could fail, he's no hero.
In what situation?
Huh?
Risk involved. We call police officers to run into
And tell me that he's not a hero.
Because there's no risk involved. We call police officers to run into burning buildings, putting their lives on the line where they could fail. So until he's in a situation where he could fail, he's no hero.
What does that mean? What does that mean? So Superman's not a hero because he's fucking Superman. Yeah, dude, Superman, he's not a hero for rescuing 57 orphans from the burning church. He's not a hero, dude, because he himself didn't suffer third-degree burns on 75% of his body. What does that even mean? What does that mean?
In what situation
What does that mean?
would that be?
That's just it.
Then how come he just doesn't save people? He could just not do it, you know? You're like, oh, he's not a big deal. He's just a guy in a costume running around. It's no big deal. He's only stopping murders. He's only stopping this and that. He's only stopping crime. Crime has only gone down because of Superman. Everybody loves him. Everybody is happier when Superman is around. The criminals are shivering in their timbers whenever Superman is mentioned in the same area of them, dude. Oh, it's just no big deal at all, dude. But here I am, some big slob with neck sweat dripping down my back, telling people that Superman is not a hero.
I don't think there is one.
wish you would look me in the eye and tell me I am not a hero. Excuse me? You wearing a pink tie. That is very Barbie of you. The hell? That doesn't even make any sense. That makes no sense, dude. Superman is propaganda of the liberals. We can't allow this. Dirty ass apartment. You are Superman.
Someone will hire you eventually, Clark.
And you live like this?
Ma, I'm not sure how these are making me look any smarter.
You can fly around the world in like 4 seconds, but you can't throw your trash in the trash can? Jesus. Jesus, man. What do you think it smells like in there? What do you think Superman's apartment smells like? He gets home from a day of super duty. He's flying all across the world. He's in fire. He's in ice. He's fighting people. He's getting all dirty and sweaty and stinky. And then he comes home, dude. Kicks his fucking suit off. What do you think the smell is like in there?
Internship at the Daily Planet. Low pay, high experience. Well, it's a job.
You know? That's actually not that far from
all right.
reality.
Be a geek. Put on the act. Just like in high school.
He's kind of drippy, though. He got the North Face on.
Daily Planet, Cat speaking.
Hello. Yes, I saw your ad in the paper. It was on page 6. Maybe, no, it was page 7?
Name?
You have the newspaper in front of you.
Yes, Kent. Clark Kent. Well, Kent's my last name. Well, sorry, I didn't...
Could you come in this evening? We've had someone cancel.
Tonight? Yes. Yep, splendid.
Wow, did you just say splendid? Beer at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Okay, I'll be there.
Did you say splendid? She called you a fucking dork.
And splendid means to... I hung up.
He's about to mansplain splendid. That is crazy.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a severe weather update. We've just confirmed a tornado has touched down just outside of Keystone City. Wait.
He has pictures of himself hanging up on his wall? Honestly, I'd probably do that too. You know, right there. You know, right there. Imagine, dude. I'm telling you know, he might be onto something with that one. He might be onto something with that one.
Tornado has touched down just outside of Keystone City. Wait, what's that? We're getting visual that... Yes! Superman out of nowhere has arrived and seemingly stopped the tornado. This man is a miracle, without a moment to spare.
Dude, that's kind of badass. That's kind of badass. He's seen a tornado on the news, went and eradicated the tornado, and then came back to watch himself eradicating the tornado. That's kind of hard, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give him that, dude. That's hard. Even though I've done the same thing twice, but I gotta respect it when, you know, when I see somebody else.
If only anyone else could see this.
I mean, we have planes and helicopters.
Better
and
get changed the line or do
skyscrapers.
It's on the corner of 5th. They said he's gonna jump.
Oh my god. Okay. This is what that
Temple,
warrant.
we're all
Okay.
secure here. Notice
Somebody's about to jump.
Jesus Christ! What's going on? We got a kid about to jump off. Same further response. Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, malarkey.
Temple, we're all secure here. No need to send further response. Jesus Christ, what's going on? We got a kid about to jump off the building. He made a post online saying goodbye. Could you have your people back down? I want to go talk to him. Look, I know you've been doing a lot of good around the world, and I don't have a problem with that, but I don't take orders from you. I know you don't.
What?
But they do.
Listen, Superman, I know you have experience saving people, but leave this to the experts, okay? Leave this to the people who make things a lot.
What do you want? Just to talk.
You know, I've heard all these stories about you. You've never done a single thing for me, and now I'm trying to finally be at peace, and you're here to stop me now?
I'm not here to stop you, if that's what you really want. If you'd let me, I'd like to talk.
I'm not... He's like, oh no, you're not. You're sadly mistaken, dude. I'm not here to stop you. I'm here to shove your ass off the fucking room. Dude, what? What do you mean you're not here to stop him?
If that's what you really want. If you'd let me, I'd like to talk.
If you'd let me, I'd like to
What
fly
could
you
me
down
and
there
Superman
myself.
possibly have to talk about?
Well, for one, it's Clark. Nice to meet you.
You're just gonna tell me your real name just like that? You know I could tell the whole world, right?
You could, but I trust that you won't.
Look, you don't know me. You don't know.
I would. Are you kidding me? Do you know how much Twitter clout I would get, dude? Do you know how much TikTok clout I would get? I'd make one of those TikToks where I'm like, it's like it cuts the behind out of me, you know? And people like point, and I'm like, hey, Clark. Superman is Clark. It gets like 1.5 million likes, right? Gets like 4 mil views, and then nobody knows who I am after that, dude. I have, you know, I have no relevancy on the internet after that. Absolutely, it's worth it to me. It's worth it to me. Cause what is Superman gonna do? Kill me? He's Superman. He's not gonna come rip my head off, dude. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me?
Trust me, okay?
If the end result of our conversation is you telling the whole world who I am, then that's the price I'm willing to pay to know that you're alive.
Look, I don't want to be, all right? I was born in the wrong time. I don't fit in here. I don't have any real friends. I don't know who my parents are. They didn't even want me.
Yeah. Fucking loser. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Going through it. Listen. Going through it. I get it. I'm sorry. That was...
When we found you, there's debris everywhere. Your mom and I thought it was a plane crash. We rushed over to see the fire. No passengers, no luggage, just you, alive and well. We saved what we could from the wreckage. Your mom and I used to joke, you came from a race of supermen.
So what do you mean? You're not my real parents?
Makes you think that.
I'm not sure, son. You get to decide if we're your parents or not.
I mean, Dad. Why am I here? Why can I do these things that no one else can?
Son, I believe everything happens for a reason. Your mom and I tried to have, for many years, a kid. Miscarried.
Does this mean Superman is a minority? Think about this, right? Think about this. Right? Is Superman technically a protected class? Cause like, right, you've got the disabled, right? And then you've got Superman, who's like super abled, right? But like nobody else is super abled. He's like the smallest percentage. It's just him. So wouldn't that make Superman a minority? You know what I mean? Is Superman one of us, dude?
Miscarriage after miscarriage, we'd given up. You saved us just as much as we saved you. They say the world is doomed. The truth is, the world doesn't need saving. We need inspiration. And Clark, you can be that inspiration.
Oh no, the world needs a lot of saving. No, I would have to very strongly disagree with that. I think there's a lot of saving that needs to happen. you know, there's quite a lot of issues going on that you know, people definitely need to be saved. A lot of people definitely need to be saved. I would strongly disagree. I would strongly disagree. Someone's dangling from a broken crane in the middle of New York City, dude. Spider-Man's nowhere to be found. Superman flies in, walks up, he's like, dude, listen, I'm here to inspire you. You can get off this crane, right? We are 150 feet in the air. You can get off this crane as long as you believe you can get off this crane. If you think you have the power to get off of this crane and not plummet to your certain doom, your factual demise, you just gotta believe in yourself. Okay? I'm here. If you need some words of encouragement, I'll be right over here. But you know, you can do this. You can do this.
Saved you. They say the world is doomed.
And then the guy like hits the ground.
The truth is, the world doesn't need saving. We need inspiration. And Clark, you can be that inspiration whenever you're ready.
You told me my whole life that these abilities are not for showing off. And now it's okay if I show off to the entire world? And somehow they'll be inspired by that?
But what you can do will...
This is a fun one. This is a fun one. How do we feel, right? If you are Superman, right? Or you're a super whatever. You have some form of superpowers that nobody else got, right? It's just you. You're the guy, right? You are the main character of this universe, right? Are you an asshole if you, like, don't help people with it? You know what I mean? Because it's like this, like, we know what Superman can do, right? We know what Superman can do. We've seen what Superman has done, right? Everybody's familiar with Superman, dude, right? If he doesn't help people, knowing that he very easily could, does that make him like a bad person? You know what I mean? If he chooses not to, you know what I mean? Right? Like, would he then be obligated to help people, to save people? Because he can. He has all of the means to do it. You know what I mean? That's a, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, people, you know, the whole thing with billionaires, right? They got so much fucking money. The stupidest, literally the dumbest, stupidest amount of money ever, right? And it's like, they're kind of assholes, right? Because they're like, it's just, why? You know? You're just holding it. You know? You're kind of an asshole. You know? You want some? Sure. But, you know, some people need some money, you know? Some people need some saving. Some people need to be rescued from a burning building, you know? Would he be an asshole for not helping?
Show off to the entire world? And somehow they'll be inspired by that?
But what you can do will get their attention. It's what's in your heart that will inspire them.
But what if I fail?
You only fail if you give up.
Well, that's a really nice story, but what's your point? I mean, where were you when I was getting the shit beaten out of me?
Nah! He said, wow, that's so interesting. I didn't ask. Wow, you know, Superman, that's a very compelling story, but I really don't give a fuck.
If you give up.
Well, that's a really nice story, but what's your point? I mean, where were you when I was getting the shit beaten out of me my whole life? Where were you when my mom got gunned down in a drive-by?
You're right.
But see, that's the other thing, right? If he does help people, he can't help everybody. And so now people hate him because he couldn't help these specific people at this specific time because he was busy helping these specific people or because he was busy sleeping or whatever, you know what I mean? That just opens up a whole new, you know? This is a very layered
beaten out of me my whole life.
Issue,
Where were you when my mom got gunned down in a drive-by?
You're right.
That is insane.
My whole life. Well, that's a really nice story.
Didn't he say his parents didn't want him?
But what's your point? I mean, where were you when I was getting the shit beaten out of me my whole life? Where were you when my mom got gunned down in a drive-by?
You're right.
Didn't he?
I should have been there. I wish I could be everywhere.
Whatever.
That's your excuse.
Whatever.
It's just the truth.
Whatever.
All I'm asking is for you not to give up.
You know, no one has cared about me my whole life. And I came here to try to do the world a favor, and then you showed up. I mean, I don't even know why I'm telling you any of this. It's not like you would understand what it's like to be me.
You're right. I don't know what it's like to be you. But I'd like to try to understand.
Just leave me alone? Why are you doing this?
Would you agree that...
This guy is kind of the realest one, honestly. Like, out of this whole thing, like, you know, he's kind of cooking. He's got a point, dude. He's like, you know, my life has been so shit. It's been so dog shit. I don't want to be here anymore. And you want me to continue just because just right now, you happen to be here to help me. But I step off this ledge, I go back to my shitty life, you go back to being Superman, and nothing changes. Nothing changes. He's the realest one, honestly. He's the realest one.
Just leave me alone? Why are you doing this?
Would you agree that you have a gift for journalism?
You know, I haven't mentioned anything about the film, you know, like the nerdy film aspect part of it, but this is like some Darman level acting, dude. Like, this is very, you know, like, they just kind of found some dude who could pass as Superman, and they're like, yeah, here's some lines. You know, I don't know. It doesn't feel like any of the lines have any depth. Like, he's just saying lines. There's no, like, I don't know what he feels. You know, like, I don't know how he actually feels about this dude about to jump off the ledge. He's about to jump off the ledge, and you're like stone-faced and monotone. Like, what do you don't care, dude? Why are you talking to him then? You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like there's nothing, like, there's just words being said by a guy in a Superman costume, you know, and that's really it.
Well, Pulitzer Prize would agree.
And I assume you would agree that a detective has a gift for investigation, or an athlete has a gift for the sport that they...
Wait, what's your point?
I don't know where I'm from, and I don't know why I'm here. But what I do know is I have these gifts. I can do things that no one else on this planet can do. So I have to help.
Sure, but are you as invulnerable as you seem? I mean, have you put that to the test?
Test?
Yeah, I mean, have you been shot by different weapons to see if any of them hurt you?
No.
That's stupid. Huh? Hey, Superman, have you tested to see if you could die? Have you tried to blow yourself up with a tank yet? Like, have you tested any of these things? Do you know if you're impervious to nuclear explosions? Have you tried that? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I would like to not test it. I'd like to find out in the field, dude. You know what I'm saying? Find out in the field. A stray bullet hits me in the chest and it bounces. And I'm like, wait a minute. Do it again. Boom. Great. I'm impervious to bullets. I'd like to find out that way, you know? Somebody comes to me with a flamethrower and I feel nothing. Okay, I'm fire resistant. Great. But it's like, yeah, dude, let me just pull up to the Air Force base and have them shoot missiles at me. Yeah, let me just do that.
But I have walked on Venus, and I have touched the bottom of the oceans.
Isn't Venus? I was about to say something really stupid.
I'd say that's as good of a test as any.
I'm so glad I did that. I was about to embarrass myself.
And I have touched the bottom of the oceans. I'd say that's as good of a test as any.
They're going to have you end our wars and meet with our politicians.
I won't be a pawn in politics or a tool for anyone's agenda. I'm here to do what's right.
And who defines what is right?
Well, I do, Miss Lane.
Oh, so you're a dictator, a tyrant.
What does that mean?
No, but I do want my decisions to be my own. I might not always make the right ones, but they will be my decisions.
No one asked you to do this.
No one asked me not.
And what if you just decide that you just want to annihilate like a whole civilization of people? Like, what if you're just like, yeah, dude, fuck this country. I don't like these people. And you just, you know, like, that's a very, you know, that's bold. That is very bold. You know, like, I get, you want to try to play in the middle, you know, you can't use me for this and that, dude. I mean, Superman's the libiest lib of all the libs, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get the point. I get the point, but I just don't think Superman would say that. I just don't think Superman would say that. You know what I mean? Like, he would end wars, absolutely, but he wouldn't like fight for one side or the other. You know what I mean? Like, he'd put an end to both. He's like putting an end both sides. You know what I mean? Humanity's fighting each other.
Not to.
So you're really not from this planet?
I honestly don't know. But have you seen anyone else flying around?
He's like, this guy, you're in the middle?
No,
You really are,
I guess
David.
not. Why do you care so much whether I live or die?
I believe everything happens for a reason. The good, and especially the bad.
Especially the bad. So are you gonna let me jump?
I hope you decide not to.
Bad things
But
happen for a reason?
The good makes us happy, content.
But I'd rather
The
bad
bad
things
makes
not
us
happen.
strong,
You
gives
know?
us scars, even if others can't see them. Everyone's story is different. Don't you want to tell your kids someday how you overcame the hard times?
It just feels impossible when you're alone.
You're not alone.
Yeah, everybody says that, but if I
Someone
die, I guess...
should be crying in this scene. I feel like. I don't know. Am I just being picky now? I just feel like somebody should be crying here. This guy's about to jump off the building. He should be crying. Mom's dead. He don't, wait a minute. Okay. He should be crying at least. Somebody should be crying.
That's what happens. The same people who tortured me and made my life hell for all these years are going to be the first ones to talk about how they miss me so much and I'm gone too soon.
Some people are terrible.
Most people.
Some people just don't have a reason to be helpful. And some, well, they're just bad people who don't care to change.
Yeah, alright, but how does that help me? I can't confront them. I can't bend steel in my bare hands like you can. Never mind.
No, please, go on.
You wouldn't understand.
You'd be surprised. Try me.
Being afraid. Hey, you wouldn't understand just being afraid.
Who's that? What is this? What happened? So did he jump or not? Did I miss some? What is the conclusion of that? What happened? Did I miss something?
Wouldn't understand just being afraid.
How does that end? Does he just timber and tip over? Like, what happens? That's gonna piss me off. If they don't come back to that dude, that's gonna piss me off. What happened? That Black Panther? Hell? I don't think this is the same movie. It's not Black Panther, I guess. Why is the camera shaking so much? I'm getting dizzy. I'm gonna throw up, dude. is vibrating. Oh my god, what was that scene, dude? Like, I wanted to look at the cool action, but, dude, my brain's rattling around in my head like a Morocco. The hell was that? I'm not reversing it. Dude, I don't like the screen shake. All of the screen shakes. I'm so lost. I'm a little lost here. Is there a deleted scenes version of this? Is there a Snyder cut? Like, the last scene had no end. And then this scene had no beginning. Like, I don't know who the hell this guy is. I don't know where the hell he came from. And Superman's just fighting him. How did he know he was there? Like, what is going on? I am lost, dude. Did the guy jump? Dude.
Kryptonians, they always lose. I will now rip you limb from limb.
I've never faced anyone who could move me, let alone throw me. You've showed me today that I could bleed. I'm even more like humans than I thought. But you know what I've done my whole life? Held
Why
back.
does this look weird?
What are you rambling on?
It looks like, you know that scene? You know that scene in the Thor movie, right? Where the dude's kid is like a floating head. You know what I mean? Right? He's like a floating, what was his name? Heimdall? Heimdall's kid? He's like a floating head. That's what this looks like. It looks all weird. Like, you know the old school Power Ranger? The Zordon? Dude. Why does it look like that? He looks weird. He looks like he's like not physically there. Like I can, if I could touch him, my finger would like go through him.
Could bleed.
You know, he looks
I'm
holographic.
even more like humans than I thought. But you know what I've done my whole life? Held back.
What are you rambling on about?
I was able to draw you away from the city.
Like, you can see
to the middle of nowhere.
You can like
see. You brought me to a place where I can finally cut loose.
What is this?
What? He just annihilated all of Australia, dude! What do you mean? Remember what I said earlier? Dude, I'm so good at this. Dude, he was just talking about, you brought me here away from society so I can let loose. And then you shoot laser beams across the country. What do you mean? You just evaporated Sydney. The boat is gone, dude. The boat. P. Sherman is very unhappy right now. Dude. That is crazy.
But you stopped him. How does that help?
Okay, there it is.
Because you believed it, right?
There it is.
I retold that story to you exactly how it happened. So?
So is that how it started then? Is that how it... That's how the story started? A guy just fell, just like Superman. A guy fell from the sky, and Superman's like, okay, let me go beat this guy's ass. Isn't that kind of racist? Dude. Superman, you're in the same boat, dude. That's like some self-hatred. Like, this guy falls from the sky, and you're like, oh, I can't allow this alien in my territory. Absolutely not. You better go back to where you came from. You know, whole time, you're not where you came from either, dude.
He told that story to you exactly how it happened. So, I bluffed. Yeah, I got him away from the city, but I was terrified. I didn't know that I could bleed. I didn't know if I could beat him. I just knew that I needed just enough time to rest so I could give him everything I had. Truth be told, I didn't even know if it would work. You never know unless you try.
Wow.
How do you know that this isn't supposed to happen? How do I know that this isn't supposed to happen?
Now Margot Robbie's
All
childhood
that I
language
ask
is God.
is that if you believe like I do, then no matter how good or how bad things are, tomorrow can always be better. Then take my hand and you'll be safe. But if you believe, without a doubt, that tomorrow and the day after and so forth will never be any better, but always worse, then, against every fiber in my being, I will move out of the way and watch you fall.
I don't know about that one, Soup. Clark, you not cooking on that one, dude. You burnt that one, dude. It's charcoal. Dude.
Fall to the ground.
You know the news will tear you apart for not stopping me.
Probably. But this decision needs to be yours and yours only.
I just don't know. I mean, what if I just fail again?
You only fail if you give up. You are much stronger than you think you are.
Matt. My name is Matt.
Okay. So Soup was just gonna let him. He's like, alright, you can drop, dude. That's a weird scene. I don't know. That was a weird scene.
Guess it's back to the drawing board.
Where's everyone else? You're the only one who waited? Sorry
Yeah.
I'm late. I was covering a story. It tends to happen around here. Assuming I just say so much.
Lois Lane! What?
What the? Great.
Dude, that's the grand
it's just me.
reveal.
I'm the-
The most amazing thing he's ever done.
Why is that?
Well, here's a guy who's probably can break our planet into half, catch a missile with his bare hands, probably turn water into wine, but he didn't use any of his powers today. He just talked to the kid. And that was pretty amazing. By the way, I'm Lois Lane. I'm not the hiring manager, but cat's out of town, so you got me.
That's I'm Clark Kent. That's
Listen, Clint. The fact that you stuck around and waited this long, to me, you got the job.
Thank you, Miss Lane.
Call me Lois. Have we met before?
No, I don't think so. I might just have one of those faces.
He's kind of creepy.
Anyways,
thank you, Miss Lane.
Here in the morning.
Oh my God.
I don't live too far, but I don't really live close either. But
You know what? I'm really glad you're excited. How about Monday
Why
morning,
it's
7
taking
a.m.?
her so long to get into this door? Do you need help? Do you are you good?
anyways, what time do you need me here in the morning? I don't live too far, but I don't really live close either. But
You know what? I'm really glad you're excited. How about Monday morning, 7 a.m.?
yeah, that's great. I'll see you then.
Sure. Stick around long enough and maybe you might cover stories like these.
Oh, that's... Okay.
Okay. You finally got a damn job, dude. Good. About time. Shit. Why don't you actually contribute to society for once, Clark? Shit. Pay some taxes. Oh, dude, I don't want to say it, bro. Oh my God, I don't want to say it, bro. It is. There's a 6-car pileup on the highway. 3 of the cars are on fire, and there's a baby in a car seat, engulfed in flames. And Superman's sitting here eating pizza. Oh, dude. Oh. That's funny. That's funny.
Whatever tomorrow holds, don't give up. You'll miss out on how important you are.
Is there
you could be the next
a Lex
president.
Luthor?
You could be the reason a disease
Is that Lex
cured.
Luthor? Right on time? He's
Every
bald.
day that I'm here, through the bad and through the good, I realize that humans are perfect. Because we're imperfect. I may be from a planet that I've never seen and from parents I've never met, but that doesn't mean that I'm alone.
Wow.
That doesn't mean we're ever alone.
Wow. You know, I don't want to be the one
All
to
I
say
ask
it.
is that you keep trying.
I don't want to say it, dude.
Because
I don't
you
want
only
to say
fail
it.
if you give up.
I don't want to say it, dude. You know, we welcome Superman with open arms, dude, but you know, if you coming across the, dude, you can come into America all you want if you fall from the atmosphere, dude. But if crossing the border, I don't want to be able to say it, dude. There are post-credit scenes, right? There's post-credit scenes, I'm assuming. Who? Jerry? Are you related to, what's his name? Steven Seagal? That guy? Okay. This is kind of awkward. This is kind of awkward, you know? I'm not, you know, usually when I, like, go to the movie theaters and I see, like, a superhero movie, right, and they're good, right, usually I'm like, that's a good-ass movie, dude, I can't, dude, bring on the post-credit scenes, dude, and with this one, I'm just kind of like, you know, we're just kind of sitting here. You know, I'm just waiting for it. You know, it's, yeah. I'm not feeling giddy. You know? My peach isn't feeling very tickled right now. There was absolutely not enough action in that. By the way, before we move on, there was absolutely, this is a Superman movie. The fight scene was 10 seconds and you couldn't see shit because there was an earthquake the whole time. And that's all we got, dude. He used his laser vision, vaporized all of Australia, and that's all we get, dude. That's all we get. We've seen him fly around a few times. We didn't see him actually save anybody, Superman style. He talked a kid from jumping off of a building and then ate pizza with him. Like, where's the, like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. This feels like I'm missing a lot, dude. There's a lot missing. You know, like I'm feeling empty. You know, there's a lot of missing pieces in this.
Oh, I am really impressed. I gotta tell you too.
That is absolutely Lex Luthor.
I enjoyed watching you be the shiny
Nice
light of
shiny bald guy with a suit.
You say that, but you seem to be the only one outspoken against me.
Me? Get out of here. Just some friendly, honest competition, that's all.
Well, I'm not looking to compete.
Oh, that's the wonderful thing about competitions. Not even you, Superman, get to decide that. But hey, look.
What was that? Did he like air? What was that?
Superman.
He went. Dude, are you trying to like? Are you trying to do something else with Superman, dude?
Get to decide that. But hey, look. No hard feelings, right? I mean, clearly you have nothing to worry about. After all, I'm just a human. How much competition could I really be? Anywho.
Dude, Lex is my guy. Lex is my guy. Like, you waging war on Superman. Like, just Lex Luthor in general. Like, that's a villain. Lex, that is a bad guy.
I'm late for an appointment, and you probably got to do whatever it is your Superman does, so I'm gonna take off. But I suspect our paths will cross again.
Misty Bay.
Access granted. Welcome back, Lex Luthor. Suit optimization completed.
See what you're really made of.
A guy in that? Oh my god. I'm skipping this. 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 Don't care. Didn't ask. Don't care. Dude. Let me guess. They're gonna introduce racist Batman. Let me take a wild guess. Just the wildest guess, dude. What else could a second post-credits Superman scene need, dude? What possibly could be left? It's either that or the introduction of Darkseid. That's one of those two. That is a film like this, from what I've seen, dude. It is gonna be one of the two most blatantly obvious ones. Well, golly, dude! Dude, I think this is the funniest thing ever. Racist Batman is so funny, dude. Like, O-Block is the new Arkham. Like, that is so hilarious. These jokes write themselves, dude. Like, we've been there for a while, dude. We all know. Batman swoops down and beats your ass, cracks your spine for flipping an eighth, dude. That is so funny. Dude, that was bad. That was, you know, I came into it with an open mind. It had potential. It had a lot of potential, but it very quickly fizzled. I don't know if these are actors or if these are just people reading lines in costumes, you know, because I didn't feel anything but like rage. I felt nothing but like rage this entire thing, because like Superman said some really dumb things and Lois Lane said some really dumb things, and then Superman did really dumb things, and it was like there was a lot of just really dumb things that just didn't make any sense. There's a lot of holes. A lot of holes in this, dude. I don't, you know, like there's a lot of missing pieces to the story. You know, I feel like they tried to squeeze in as much as they possibly could in under 30 minutes, and it didn't really work out the way that they probably expected it to, dude. You know, it probably wasn't the worst video on YouTube. You know, there probably are a lot worse, you know, but this one wasn't it, dude.